And you'll start it off. You'll talk first.
Hello everyone, this is Maria Rodriguez with Kaweah Health. Behind the camera today, and with me I have nurse recruiter Karen Brooks-Harvey from Kaweah Health, who has an amazing announcement for us today. We welcome our viewers from LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Please leave any questions on the comment section below and we'll be sure to answer them. But Karen today will be with us to talk about the amazing opportunity that we have for registered nurses and licensed vocational nurses at Kaweah Health. It's really an opportunity for career growth, for growth opportunity, and to change people's lives in our community. Welcome, Karen.
Thank you so much for having me, Maria.
Thank you. We already have people chiming in on social media. Stephanie Moore says, good morning, Karen. Well, good morning to you, Stephanie, as well.
Good morning.
So Karen, let's jump right in. We know that there is a nursing shortage in our area and all of the country as well. What is Kaweah Health doing to try to mitigate that and bring more nurses to our area to care for our patients?
You know, Kaweah has been really looking outside the box in the sense of bringing nurses here to Kaweah to help to serve our community and the patients here. So, you know, there's nursing programs that we are partnering with, one of our very own through Unitech. So we're adding seats for nursing programs. So that's one big one that we are focused in on. In addition, you know, we just are trying to get the word out about the culture here at Kaweah, the growth opportunities, education reimbursements, all of that sort of thing. Because, I don't think that people out there, especially our nursing students or maybe someone from out of the area, realize how large Kaweah is. So we want to get that word out. One of the things that we're doing that is upcoming October 19th is our big RN and LVN recruitment event. And that will be held on October 19th, which is a Wednesday, from 1 to 6 p.m. At our Visalia Convention Center. And this is an opportunity for experienced nurses as well as upcoming new grads that will be graduating this fall to register online and then select a couple of units of choice that they prefer. And there is a description out there on the website of each and every unit. So they can register and then take about 30 minutes to sit in front of that particular team of the unit and talk with them, ask questions. They get to know you a little bit better, and we'll even be able to make job offers right on the spot. So that's one of we do this twice a year.
So Karen, when we think about an event like this one, it's the first time that we have RNs and LVNs in one event. Why is it important that we're reaching out to both of these amazing professionals to join our team and be part of Kaweah Health?
We added the LVNs this time because, I think the whole nation, all of the U.S. is having a nursing shortage, registered nurses. And so it's been decided those nurses need support. They need help. And those licensed vocational nurses are going to do that for us.
And what's new? Besides having this RN and LVN hiring event, we also have something in the works that we've been doing to try to encourage applicants and also show them what Kaweah Health is all about.
So what's new at the event, you mean, Maria?
So, we've been doing something called the tours, right? So tell us all about that.
Yeah, thank you for that reminder. Yes, anyone that wants to tour the hospital, there is a text number. It should be up on the screen on the event, or you can go to our website under the career section and just text me that you want to come by Kaweah and do a tour, and I'll make that arrangement for you.
And what is that number for our viewers?
Actually, I'll have to look at my little cheat sheet here. And that text number is 559-785-0373.
0373. We'll have that on our screen for our viewers shortly. But what's so great about working at Kaweah Health? You've been here for a very long time, helping recruit nurses in our area. Why do nurses want to come to the Central Valley, want to come to Visalia to care for patients?
I have been in healthcare for close to 30 years. I've worked for multiple facilities, and I have to tell you, Kaweah is top notch, and I love working for them. I've been with them now almost 7 years. The reason is that they truly support the employees and the staff. They grow your career here. They care about you. And they always do the right thing, whether it is for the patients as well as the employees. They always strive to be quality care. And I think because of that and the feeling, even though Kaweah is over 5,000 employees, we're a level 3 trauma center, multiple specialties, it doesn't feel like you're lost. You are part of a family. And the support of the leaders, the managers, the co-workers, the events that take place here at Kaweah to bring employees together is great. And so not only, I've worked for small and huge organizations, and this is kind of the best of all worlds, because you can not only grow your career and maybe start off in a med-surg area and then eventually transfer to critical care, or we've got critical care residency programs where you can go directly into ICU or emergency or 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 women's services. So that in itself is just great. I can truly promote nurses to join Kaweah for that reason.
And how many nurses are we anticipating to come to our hiring event and hopefully hiring at Kaweah Health?
Well, there is limited space. So I will tell you, anyone listening out there, passing the word, please register as soon as possible, because that's going to guarantee you your first or second spot choice to get in front of someone or the unit that you prefer. There is opportunity to go back to registration, and if there's room available, interview with a second unit, but please, I encourage you to register now. We are probably anticipating about, I would estimate, since we're adding the LVNs, anywhere from 100 to 120 people there at the event.
So it's going to be jam-packed. There's going to be a lot of amazing professionals and people from our units who are really, really excited to meet the new faces and hopefully become part of the Kaweah Health family.
Yeah, we're going to have all of our directors of all of our divisions there. They'll be roaming around, talking with you, chatting with you. We have an information booth that we will be manning. That's a good place while you're waiting for your interview to be able to go up to the booth and ask questions about a particular unit. You can ask questions like, if you're a new grad, how long is our orientation? Am I placed with the preceptor? Our residency programs. We'll have a benefit table as well that will review all those benefits that is so important to you and your family. And so we'll have giveaways too, by the way. We're going to have some drawings. We'll have some really nice gift for you when you arrive.
Perfect, Karen. And just for our viewers who you mentioned the units one more time, we have that number up on our screen. So if anybody wants to sign up for the unit tours before the actual RN and LVN hiring event, the number is 559-785-0373. Now, Karen, our healthcare staff come from all over the country. Again, what makes them come to Tulare County? They can be going anywhere in California.
Oh, that's for sure. I mean, you could. Any nurse out there, you've got a job waiting for you, I'm sure. When I hear about people moving to the Central Valley or to Visalia, the things that they like most about it is the town itself is not too large, not too big. It's family oriented. We're centrally located, so you are anywhere from 2 to 4 hours away from those big Sequoia Mountains, the Central Coast, and the big city attractions. So it's not a big deal to run up and go to Disneyland, right? Over the weekend, or over to the coast for the day, or taking hikes up at the Sequoias. The lake is 20 minutes away. You could go skiing in the summer. We've got snowboarding up in the Sequoias. And the cost of living is affordable. And so you're not just working to pay the rent, you're truly working to have a life and enjoy your family outside of work. So those are the reasons that I hear, and that's why I love it here so much.
Absolutely, Karen. And I just want to give a brief pause and just remind our viewers, if they have any questions or comments that they would like to chat in, please do so. And we'll be sure to share them on screen and have those questions answered by Karen herself at this time. Now, Karen, what type of benefits does Kaweah Health offer for RNs and LVNs? Why choose Kaweah? Why is Kaweah the family, the healthcare family that they want to be a part of?
Good question. Kaweah supports your education. So I think any nurse or anyone that even wants to come to work and advance their education, they provide over $47,000 worth of tuition reimbursement or loan repayments programs. So they support your career growth. Other benefits is going to be, we do offer sign-on bonuses. We offer relocation assistance. We are competitive in the market as far as wages are concerned. Our benefits, we're self-insured for our health benefits, and it keeps our costs down low for our employees. We're actually top in California for our benefits. So those, and they're ever changing, making sure that they keep up to date with any new benefits that may be needed for the employees.
Absolutely. One of the things that many people are looking for when seeking a job or a career is job satisfaction. A place that not only has those benefits and opportunities, but also makes them feel good. And caring for patients here in Tulare County does just that, right?
Yeah. You know, one of the things that I learned when I came on board is that they want to hear from their employees, and especially our frontline staff. So our registered nurses have an opportunity to join a committee that's called a shared decision making. And they come together and they talk about improvements, whether that be equipment or process improvements or simple things that could make their life on the floor easier for themselves, but also to provide quality care for the patients. So they come together, they talk about it, they come up with a plan of whatever that might be, and then that is taken to leadership, and then they implement those changes. So who knows best but those frontline staff? So they want to hear from the employees, and because they're the ones that are caring for the patients.
Absolutely. And that goes hand in hand with growth opportunities. Employees are heard, they're listened to, and they're valued.
Yes, absolutely. And, you know, they even have a core curriculum pathway for you. So if you're wanting to maybe seek out a master's degree and possibly become a nurse practitioner, or maybe your career goal is to eventually get into education, clinical education, those things are heard and they help you get there.
And besides that, thinking about the patient population with which you will be working, right? So you have patients who really need it in the Central Valley. A lot of them can't receive care anywhere else. And here at Kaweah, not only do we provide world-class care to every patient, but we don't say no. We care for patients regardless of their income or ability to pay.
Absolutely. Every patient that walks in is going to be cared for and treated. And you know, that's the whole purpose, right? Is to care for our community. And I think that speaks volumes about Kaweah. And they're still going to get that quality care. I think people, if you looked at our website, all the awards that Kaweah has and recognitions, it would simply amaze you.
Absolutely. Now, as an employee here, you work at Kaweah Health and you're not a nurse, but you see it firsthand. What is your experience and why do you choose to work at Kaweah?
I think, you know, any place I work personally, I want to feel proud of where I work. You know, if I'm out in the community and I say I work for Kaweah Health, it's great to hear, oh, I was there, I was in the, you know, emergency, or they cared for my father up in ICU. My, you know, mother had open heart surgery. It is really nice to go out in the community and feel proud of where I work because of the achievements they've made, because of the care that they provide, because of how they treat the employees.
And you mentioned a very important part, the employee morale. Kaweah Health is amazing on boosting an employee morale and trying to keep the spirits up even in the midst of a pandemic.
Yeah.
So we've been doing that for the last couple of years. What is Kaweah Health doing to not only bring in new nurses, but also encourage those who are still here to keep on going and boost the morale for the entire team?
Well, I know one event coming up is our Halloween costume party, and we'll be able to vote on the best. You know, they bring out food trucks here. They will have all sorts of events. Farmers market is opened up for the employees. Anything they can do to bring the employees together to lighten the load, they certainly try to do.
Here at Kaweah, we often say it's a family, a healthcare family,
Yes.
the Kaweah Health family, and these little aspects of the job are really the perks that keep people here and remind them that Visalia is it's a city with a small town feel, and
It
everybody is a neighbor, right?
Absolutely.
Now, let's go back to the RN and LVN hiring event. So what can applicants expect when they get there?
Okay. Well, when you, and it will tell you when you register, but you can bring a few copies of your resume. And I would suggest bringing at least 4 copies of resumes. And you will just arrive usually about 10 minutes before your interview time. Give you time to settle in, get some food and drink, and then you'll be called in to interview with your scheduled unit that you've selected. From there, the team will be from anywhere from 2 to 3 people interviewing you. You will kind of go answer a few questions from the team so they can get to know you better. Of course, you'll be able to answer questions as well. If they decide to move forward, they will ask you to wait, and then you get to chat with me. And I get to make that job offer, as well as our recruiter, Penny. She will also be there to make job offers for the LVNs. Now, not everyone, right, gets a job offer. Don't worry. I mean, sometimes the units want to wait till the end of the day. Sometimes they want to bring you back for a second interview, and you may not want to accept it right then. Perhaps you want to come and tour and think about it for a little bit. And so if you do, then we'll make those arrangements for you to tour the unit and the facility and get a feel for the culture. Because when you walk in, you immediately know, is people smiling? Is someone opening the door for you? That sort of thing. So you'll get a feel. And then, so you could get an offer a few days later.
Absolutely. So in the event, can people still schedule tour units? And when is the deadline for that before the actual event happening next week?
To be honest with you, if you want a tour, we'll make it happen all the way up till the day before the event. I'll put it that way. We'll make it happen all the way up to the 17th because we're going to be quite busy the 18th and 19th. If you want a tour even after, say you can't make it to the event, contact me. I'll be sure to get you that event. Apply online, as well as far as applications. I encourage you to do that regardless of whether you come to the event. And walk-ins are welcome. So if you happen to, it slips your mind and you didn't get registered, we are welcoming walk-ins. Just have an alert that you may have to wait a little bit and you may not get your unit of choice.
So we don't have any questions pending, but is there anything else you want to tell our viewers about the event or why Kaweah Health is so amazing to work in?
I think that anyone that needs to work and make a living, and you spend the majority of your time working. You want to wake up in the morning and be excited about going to work, right? I know that doesn't happen every day, but you want to feel good about getting up in the morning or coming in that night and seeing your coworkers and working. And I think that that's the bottom line for everyone. It's that work-life balance. It's being able to have that family feeling at work and as well as at home.
Absolutely. And it's making a difference in your community.
It is. You have a purpose, right? And that makes it even so much better, is having that purpose and serving the community. And then running into that, mom that you helped deliver a baby for, and seeing that newborn. So I agree, Maria.
It's all of those stories that our healthcare heroes get to see every single day. And for those of you watching, if you have any questions, even after our live event, you can always chat them in, send us a message, and we'll be sure to get those answered. Again, our RN and LVN hiring event is happening next Wednesday, October 19th at the Visalia Convention Center. Details are on the screen below. Thank you all for joining us. Karen, thank you for being with us here today, and I'll let you close.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you, everyone, for being out there. And I hope to see lots of LVNs and RNs at the event on October 19th.